Introduction to Python. Any object in Python has a type. The type of an object lets you know what can be done with it. For example, it doesn't make sense to try and divide a number by a word because there are different types of objects. So in Python, they would have different data types. Data types in Python include strings. Strings are what we call words or text. Integers. Integers are whole numbers. Floats. This is short for floating point values, which are decimal numbers. Objects in Python can have other data types, but these are the basic data types that are used. Operators in Python can be used to complete actions on data. Python operators include plus. This is used to add two data values. Minus. This is used to subtract two data values. Times. This is used to multiply two data values. Power. This is used to exponentiate a data value to another. Divide. This is used to divide two data values. The denominator cannot be a zero, as this would cause a zero division error. Modular. This gives the remainder after division between two data values. The denominator cannot be zero, as this would also cause a zero division error. Less than. This is used to compare two data values and outputs true if the first value is less than the second, or false otherwise. Greater than. This is also used to compare two data values and outputs true if the first value is greater than the second, or false otherwise. Less than or equal. This is similar to the less than operator, but will also output true if the two data values are equal. Greater than or equal. This is similar to the greater than operator, but will also output true if the two data values are equal. Equal to. This outputs true if the two data values are equal and false otherwise. Remember that this operator uses two equals characters. Not equal to. This outputs true if the two data values are not equal to each other, and false if they are equal. These operators are run in BODMAS order, meaning brackets take precedence, then indices, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction when calculating outputs. What is the difference between equals and is equal to? The single equals character is used to set the value of a variable, similar to a maths equation. Variables are identifiers that can hold a data value. The double equals operator is used to check whether two variables or data values are equal to each other or not. In this example, on lines 1 and 2, x and y are variables that are set to the values of 5 and 7. Then, on line 4, we are displaying the output of the operation of checking whether x and y are equal to each other. In this case, the program would display false. Assignment shortcuts. Instead of updating the value stored in a variable in the form x equals x plus 5, the variable x can be updated exactly the same with the line x plus equals 5. This sets x to its original value plus 5. As well as addition, this can be used with the other basic mathematical operators such as multiplication, subtraction, and division. Naming variables. When naming variables in Python, a few rules must be followed. Variable names must start with a letter or the underscore character. Variable names cannot start with a number. Variable names can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. Variable names are case sensitive. Variable names cannot be any of the Python keywords. This is because they have other meanings in Python, and if used as a variable name, they could cause errors. Functions. Functions are used to carry out more complicated actions or procedures. They are similar to functions used in maths. They may have inputs, they carry out some actions, and then they may produce an output. In this example, lines 5 and 6 are examples of how functions can be called and used. Print is a function used to display its input to the console. In line 6, the min function is nestled within the print function. This means the output of the min function is used as the input for the print function. The min function returns the minimum of the two inputs given to it. Lines 8 through 10 demonstrate how to create your own function. To start a function definition, we must use the keyword def. Then, we write the name of our function. In this case, it is called myFunction. Then to create inputs, we enter the names of the inputs inside the brackets. In this case, there are 3, arg1, arg2, and arg3. Then we end the line with a colon. This makes the next few lines indented, so that whatever code we write will be within the function. Then, as an example, this function creates a variable and sets its value to some operations involving the inputs. Then to output our calculation variable, we use the return keyword, which ends our function. On line 12, we display the output of our function when we provide a, b, and c as inputs. In this example, line 12 should display the number 0. Here are some key points when using Python. The hashtag character is used to create comments, which can be used to describe certain lines of code. Anything written on a line after the hashtag character will not be run as code. The print function is used to display values. Anything entered in the brackets will be shown in the console. The functions int, float, and string are used to convert whatever value is entered within the brackets into an integer, float, and string respectively, if possible.